Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Spacecraft. Today we're back here. I didn't have any problems this time, I hope. Hopefully I didn't have any problems. Anyway, it's time to suit up for today because we're gonna be doing something a little dangerous. A little bit spicy or exciting, you might say. Alright, so over here in the overworld at our factory, I got some stuff going. I got some machines working. I got some uranium being refined. Yes, you heard me. We have a whole uranium refinery set up, and this is going great. As you can see, I'm able to, turn uranium dust, which I'll show you guys how I'm getting this uranium dust, into reactor fuel. And this reactor fuel is going to be used on Mars for a project we are working on. So, let me go ahead and, okay. So yeah, as you can see, I got these crafting tables set up with different recipes on them. This one, I'm just going to pile all of these in. There we go. So now we have 7 blocks. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to throw these into Factorizer. And the Factorizer turns these into uranium ingots, which we can then, you may be asking, why do I want these instead of just those? Well, I'm going to be turning refined uranium into more refined uranium by doing this simple thing. As you can see, I can put it through here, and I'm getting tiny piles of U-235, which is important for actually making a fuel rod, because you need a mixture of different fuels, or different elements, or isotopes, you could say, to actually do things, to make things happen. And over here, I'm going to need a ton more 238, it looks like. So yeah, I've been doing this for a while now, and I've gotten myself 63 enriched uranium. I've also been running my other machines. I got some new things going on. Over here is our thermal centrifuge, and I've already shown you, but this is a tier 3 processing setup with IC2, or Industrial Craft 2. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Not the best thing in the world. I say Mechanism has a better, much more beginner-friendly system. But if you're going to start out with IC2, you do get one advantage, and that's like being able to turn one ore into different ores. So, for example, if I wanted to, I can make titanium. Which, if we pull that up, titanium. As you can see, I can get a tiny pile of titanium dust. And this dust can be, Factorizer, split, all that cool stuff. But if you put aluminum powder into a thermal centrifuge, you get this. And this can be turned into dust, which can be turned into an ingot. The ingot can then be used to make blocks of it. Or it can be crushed, pulverized, circuit fabricator. You can make yourself some titanium wafers, of course. Compressed titanium. Yeah, pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do have some good news about Mars. A bunch of work has been done over on our Mars base, which, if we go on over to here, wrong book, this one over here. So now, once we go through this portal, what you're going to see is a massive change in how our base looks. Not noticeable at first, but if you go over to here, look at this. Look at this. It's done. Our quarters are done. They're not interior decorated yet, but I'll get to that later on, maybe on a stream or something. I don't know. And I do feel like I could use some windows or something. It just feels like so unfinished right now. But yeah, look at this interior. Just look at this. It's so beautiful. I even used some of that white sandstone stuff. And I've even got the oxygen sealers almost set up. I just need to wire them in through down here. Speaking of wiring, I've been having some power issues. Yeah, that's part of the powering issue. I literally made like 50 of these in order to power this place. So that's why we're making a reactor today, a nuclear reactor. Because the power these things output is just garbage. We need 1,000,000 megawatts, and I have simulated something capable of doing that. I'm about to show you guys what that is right now. Alright, so this is, you may notice this is not Minecraft. But basically, what this is all my components. This is my layout. This is my blueprint. I should say blueprint. So yeah, this is a very powerful design that's very, it's expensive. This is like 12 stacks of iron right here, and we barely have an iron farm capable of producing, you know, 1 stack of iron, let alone 12. So right now we're going through all of our stockpile. We're going through everything. We also need gold. I'm out of gold. I'm out of gold. Oh my gosh, and these are not cheap either. These iridium plates are expensive. Very expensive. But this is going to be worth it. It outputs a total of 160 EU per tick, or, you know, 159.94 EU average. Its efficiency is 4.0. I'm sure I could get up to 40 if I just stack a ton of, you know, Mox fuel rods in there instead. Which we could go ahead and simulate Mox, because I could make a Mox fuel rod. Once we get plutonium. Yeah, it runs, and it doesn't make any difference. What if we did a quad fuel rod? So if we simulate this, as you can see, all these turn red, which is not good, because that means they overheated and detonated the reactor. So yeah, if things go wrong, if the reactor gets too hot, then blocks will start melting, the reactor will explode, and we'll all die. But I'm a genius, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So yeah, we're gonna be replacing this with a nuclear reactor. And over here is Macaroni. He's our best noodle. Hello, Macaroni. How are you today? Good? Okay. Alright, so one last thing to show you all is over here. Look at all this! This is where all of our energy is going. This is where all my energy problems started. It was after I built all of these to make oxygen. And they're not even producing enough oxygen. Like, seriously. How am I supposed to get oxygen? Anyway, one thing I want to go try to get more oxygen in our base is actually, you know, setting up some kind of, like, oxygen tank thing. Or pod that stores oxygen. Something to get us, you know, somewhere in life. Alright, so today I want to get pretty serious about mining. Also, I do need to do the blockscriber of the day. So you, good sir, will be getting... Let me see. Oh, a Mars dungeon brick. Let's do this. Alright, so this block is for Great 1 or G1. Here you go. Here's your Mars dungeon brick. We're at... I don't know how many this is. We had 17. 17. Okay. So yeah, today I need to do some serious mining, get some gold, get some of the, you know, basics, apparently, because we're almost out. So yeah, the easiest thing to make so far for this reactor is actually the 4-component heat exchangers, which are essential because these allow us to transfer heat from the actual fuel rods to multiple different, you know, overclocked thingies. I don't know. And we're also gonna have to make more fans because I need to make about 18 component vents. Oh my gosh. It's gonna take us like 2 episodes to get this done though. And why am I going this way when I could just use a portal? I could totally just use a portal and get to where I need to be way faster. Now here we are over in some fresh chunks, getting ready to head on down to these mines. But first I want to check for, oh, uranium, copper, and quartz apparently. Quartz? Where do we get quartz from? How did we get quartz here? You know, I'm not gonna... yeah, it's normal, I think. I think that's normal. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into a bit of a mining time-lapse. Alright, so now that we've done a bit of, you know, normal mining, I'm still doing some. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my special fancy tools that I happen to have to allow me to find these things much, much faster. Because I felt like that took forever to find a piece of gold. I only found like 2 pieces anyway. Oh wait, no, never mind, make that 3. Make that 3. So yeah, we're gonna add, some of these things into the ore dictionary real quick. And there we go. There you have it, folks. I just got almost 3 stacks. Well, a bit more than 2 stacks. I mean, I could do more. I could go get some more, but I don't really feel like doing it, and I don't know that it's really necessary because all of this is gonna go and be doubled, or if I wanted to, I could even triple it. But currently, the machines for tripling things are let's just say they're not too happy with me. I've been using them too much. I've been working them too hard, you know. They're just, they're struggling right now. They're really struggling. I mean, they are pulling through, you know. But still, I gotta wait till I can use them again. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and funnel these into here. Just, I'm gonna go ahead and do, like this. Yeah. There we go. Look, it's filling up. One issue is that we're gonna have to get some more lava, so my plan is to just, let me think for a second about how I'm gonna go about doing this. I'm thinking I might just go grab this barrel over here and then fill it up a bit. And then we're gonna go ahead head on out and get some bronze maybe. I don't know what to do with bronze. What can we do with bronze? The reason I like these shaders is because they make my sword look like it's a lightsaber. I mean, look at it. It's like one of those purple lightsabers. Well, at least having the torch in my hand makes it look like a lightsaber. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and go on into this. So one of the things we're gonna need is tons of lava. It's been a while since I've been to here with shaders on. Look at this place. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now we're out of the nether, and we're about to get started with our next thing for today, which is refilling the smeltery. The smeltery is going to be producing tons of gold plates and ingots, or some of the things I'm going to be needing at least. So, how much? Okay, it turned all of that while we were gone. It turned 30 blocks of gold. 30 blocks. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna empty out this into here. We're gonna take some of that gold out, so that way I don't turn it all into plates, because that is a ton of plates. It's basically every single block would become like a plate, basically. And I don't really need that many plates. I need more like just a few. Just a few. So, what I'm thinking, let's go ahead and see if I can make a tank. We can make one of the buildcraft ones. We can make a rain tank, a dynamic tank, or we can make one of these basic fluid tanks, which just costs iron. Crap, look at this. So we used to have 3 rows filled with iron. This is where we're at now. We are almost down, out of the iron. We need more golems, villagers. Summon them quickly. I need more desperately. Oh my gosh. Alright, so here's how this is gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and pipe that into there. Hopefully it doesn't already have it. Okay, it doesn't have anything in there. Go ahead and set it to molten gold. And then just pour it into here. It should be able to hold about, like, I don't know, a lot. Is it gonna hold the whole thing? What do you guys think? Let me know down below. So I want to get like 2 stacks of gold plates, and then we're gonna go ahead and swap it for an ingot. We're gonna go ahead and swap out the cast for an ingot cast. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna be here for quite a while, just doing this, because I've only made about half of the things I'm gonna need. So our energy output is gonna be absolutely garbage. All right, so now we're gonna turn these 16 heat vents into overclocked heat vents, which are gonna be crucial to this, because I need these. I need about 32 of these and 8 of these. So I'm gonna be at this for like 4 days now. I think is what it's gonna take, like a total of 4 days to actually make all the stuff I'm gonna need. That's insane. That is insane. I mean, I built this before, but I've never built this design that I've come up with. This is gonna take a while. Take a very long time. Now, usually, the reason I build a nuclear reactor is so I can get RTGs, but I've never ever done that, and as far as I'm aware, that takes way longer. It takes so long to get the plutonium. You literally have to, like, make a reactor, right? Run the reactor for a while, and then it's gonna take so long. It's gonna take so long. Alright, so the next thing that we can do to keep ourselves productive is make ourselves some heat exchangers, which are not very expensive to do. And now these are only the components for the reactor itself. What we're gonna need to make the reactor is gonna be some lead, lots of lead. But that's not an issue because I do have a ton of lead. Where am I? Okay, I do have some more microprocessors over here. Hopefully. Yes, I have a whole stack of 55 of these control circuit thingies, which I mass produce all my items right now, because if you don't mass produce these, when you need something, you're gonna be like, you know, you're gonna be wasting resources if you mass produce them. But if you don't mass produce them, you're gonna be needing things left and right, and you're gonna get burnt out doing that way. Plus, later on, you'll be able to, you know, remember that you have some of these in storage and things. Alright, so this is a macerator, and what this does is it turns, you know, ores into different things. So what we're doing here is processing our uranium into crushed uranium. You get 2 from it, then you can place it into your ore washing plant. Now, the ore washing plant is quite a wonderful thing. You do need to supply it with water, but I do have a pump set up underneath of it, which is doing magic. So this will wash the ore, and you'll get purified crushed or dust or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Then you can throw it into this thing, the thermal centrifuge, which, as you can see, we're processing uranium dust right now, which you can get simply by crafting uranium into uranium blocks and then throwing them into a factorizer from thermal expansion, and then you can just repeat the cycle and you can keep getting uranium-235, which is essential for actually making all this wonderful stuff that we're about to make. Now, as you can see, we are getting a few things out of this, and this is what I meant by, like, if you're a beginner to this mod, I do recommend it, because you'll get some interesting things. So when you put in uranium, you're going to be getting out, you know, uranium itself, as well as maybe possibly a tiny pile of lead dust, some stone. You can turn this into a bigger pile and then smelt it into an ingot, so you're getting more out of your ore. That's what I like to say. Now, we do have to wear a hazmat suit because we are dealing with some dangerous materials. So, like this uranium block, throw it into there. We're getting some uranium ingots, or refined uranium, from thermal expansion. Go ahead and do this. Kaboom. And then we now have a ton of enriched uranium, which is ready to be placed into the canning machine whenever we need to. Or, yeah, we're gonna be making it into fuel rods later on. But right now, I don't need to do that, so, yeah. Alright, so I haven't checked on the gold in a while, and oh wow, we're getting places with this. How much gold is left in the machine to actually be... It's got 5 blocks left. I can get more gold. If I need more gold, we have it. We have some buckets there. It's fine. I don't know how much a bucket turns into, like as far as ingots are concerned, but I'm sure it's a bit. Plus, we could get dimension for that, so I'm not really too worried. All right, we are almost done with our first half of these. Okay, how many? We got 16 of those. Okay, now we need to do the heat exchangers, the new ones. Where did I place them at? Oh, come on. Tell me I placed them somewhere. Alrighty then. I need to make more copper plates now. Alright, we now have 8 heat exchangers and 16 overclocked heat vents. Now what I'm going to start doing is making some more heat vents, because I need about 16 more overclocked ones, which these require copper. And you need a lot of copper for this, so bear with me while I go get some copper. We've about ran out of time for today, haven't we? But I do want to get this done, so I might make this a longer episode. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about these longer episodes? Tell me. I don't know if you guys would like the longer episode of me doing technical stuff, but I have to do technical stuff so we can get this Mars base done, and I don't really have time to stream today. I'm very sorry. Very sorry about that. I think I'll be able to stream tomorrow, or actually no, it'll be today, because when this video goes up, it'll be the day after when I record. So, yeah. Alright, it looks like I have enough copper. We're gonna turn all this copper into copper plates, and it's gonna all be doubled. So, yeah, there is that. Oh my gosh, this is just ridiculous. Just shove it in there, you hopper. Go ahead and, oh, we're out of gold. We are out of gold. Did we have enough to finish that? We did not have enough to finish this plate. Oh dear, oh dear. That's a waste of gold right there. Waste the gold lights. Oh my gosh. We have 64 gold plates. 64 gold plates. Okay. Yep. Enough being crazy about gold plates. I gotta make these, core thingies. So I need to make, do I have, oh, I already have the copper on me. So we need 4 cores. Or like, actually no, we need to turn all these into cores. Then we're gonna start on components tomorrow, which are, or on a stream maybe. Components. So let's see what these are. It's tin plates and normal ones. So we need about 18 of those. So if you guys want to calculate for me down below. So we need 4 tin plates. We need iron bars. So 4 of those. And then for the actual heat vent, it's going to require the same thing except 4 iron plates and 4 iron bars. So it's a total of 8 iron bars and 4 and 6 tin plates. Okay, no, 4 tin plates and 4 iron plates, and then you're also going to need 1 tin plate for this, 3 iron ingots, and then probably about, I'd say, 2 to, no, that's not 2. It's going to be like 3 for each of these, so probably about 6 copper, quite a bit. It'd be really brilliant if I could just go get like an iron or gold fluid dimension. Oh my gosh. Start pouring that stuff down into the drain. I wonder if we can make this go a bit faster. I feel like we should, and could, probably. Alright, so now this is what happens when you pick up, like, uranium, just straight out of the machine. Ooh, poison! Poison, this is gonna kill me, isn't it? It's gonna kill me. I should have, or radiation poisoning! Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. You do not want to do that. That is not fun. Always wear a suit unless you're like really close to where you need to get it at. I mean, I got it into the hopper. But I do feel like we could use a bit of an emergency thingy to help me out when I do that stupid stuff. We're all the way back down to level 7. All the way back down to level. All my stuff is going to be out of my inventory. It's a mess now. Also, if you die with uranium on you, it's gonna really suck. Because then it's gonna be in your pile of garbage. So, you gotta be careful with this stuff, for sure. It is not a toy. Especially once we refined it. But before it's been processed by the metallurgic infuser or put into a, you know, a canister fuel rod thing, it's not very harmful. It literally, I could just, where is it at? Here we go. Purified See, it's not poisoning me. I can put it in my inventory and I'll be fine. But if I put this stuff in my inventory, I'm gonna die. Look, I'm slowly dying. I'm green. I'm green. I'm literally green from it. Epic. Epic right there. Alright, we've got about 6 more of these plates to do. But before we do this, I gotta go ahead and just slap those in there. Oh, that's gonna be the perfect amount. 16. And we won't need any more gold plates for this. I mean, we do have like 15 more gold plates, but just ignore that. We'll throw that in here. We'll throw it next to the copper plates. Alright, we're at 26 of 32. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and dump those in there. What is going on with our copper? Why don't I have enough? I need more. I need 32 more plates. That's all I need. 32. Actually, I need about 48 by my count. 48 by my count. The reason why is because when you wrap this around the table, it's gonna be about, so 32 gets us 4 of these done. Then 48 gets us 2 more done, so it'd be all 6 of them. It's math. Math for you. Yep, I am very good at mathematics because of Minecraft. I play too many mods, so I have to figure out how to count right. And speaking of which, I built a piece of bread over here because I got bored. Wow. Ow. Ow! I've been radiation poisoned again. I'm bad at this. So I was just gonna use the crafting table because I'm like, oh, I'm a genius. If I just go like this, you know, I can just pull it through here. I put it in my inventory instead of putting it straight into the thing. What a genius. What a genius. Alright, so we now have 32 overclocked heat vents and 8 component heat exchangers. So in the next episode, we're going to be getting the actual reactor built. So I'm thinking we're not going to do anything too fancy because I know I could get a 5,000 EU per tick, you know, super reactor going. But we're not that point yet. We're not really, you know, prepared. We don't have all the fluids and machines we're going to need to actually run such a thing or pull such a thing off. Plus, it's not really necessary because, I mean, we're just one person. I'm one man building a Mars base. There's no need to have a 25 block lead block thingy that just, you know, this is what it looks like. You need a ton of these, a ton of, like, all these. These are different pressure vessel things. You need lead plates, and then you need to put stone. It's annoying. Yeah, so basically we're just gonna build this. It's a little bit... It's simple. Trust me, I've built these before. These aren't too expensive, and they're definitely doable. Plus, you need about, you need 4... No, you need 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 sides of it. Then you need 2 more, so 6. 6, so you need about 9 of these to make 1 of these. And get the whole thing going. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do next time. We're gonna build a nuclear reactor. It's the last step of our operation on Mars, is to do that and hook everything up, power everything, get some stuff going, get some machines up there, do some things, and it will be a good time. So yeah, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out the channel. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions on how I can get this done a little faster, you can let me know down below. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Yes, I will leave you with this visage right here. Yes.